Welcome to the Adventures of Tennessee James. Today we will be playing a scenario, specifically Tennessee James and the Forgotten Temple. Here is the introduction. The good news is that the archaeologists have found an archaeological site rumored to contain lots of treasure. The bad news is that it is inside an active volcano that is about to erupt. Things are heating up quickly, and the archaeologists must save the treasure before the volcano erupts and the treasure is lost forever. So, scenario setup, use the Forgotten Temple game board. We are doing that. When randomly placing tiles on each space, make sure that the lava trap tile and all treasure tiles are randomly placed somewhere on the game board. That is done. And place all of the rubble tiles next to the game board. We have done that as well. The game objective is to escape the archaeological site with the most victory points. When all surviving players have escaped, the game is over. I am going to be doing this as a solo mode. In solo mode, in this scenario, I know that all 8 treasures are on this map. My objective is to get as many treasures as possible. If I live at the end of the game, I win no matter what. But obviously, I need to challenge myself to get as much treasure as possible. Scoring victory points. All treasure tiles are worth their listed amount in victory points, and all trap tiles are worth half of their listed difficulty value in victory points, rounded down. And special rules. In a one-player game, once the lava trap tile has been revealed, a rubble tile must be placed on 5 spaces at the end of each player's turn. With our solo mode, we do have a D8. This is a prototype, so this is not what the D8 will look like. It will be customized. It will have 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 on it. In this case, what we will do is a 1 and a 2 counts as 1. A 3 and 4 counts as 2. A 5 and 6 counts as 3. A 7 counts as 4. And an 8 counts as 0. So we'll get started. I need to have 5 action cards or adventure cards in my hand before the game begins. And what I will do is I will spend an action to draw a card. And again. And now I will move. So I move here onto a pressure plate. Something happens. In this case, it is a trap. It is rats for 1. I need to try to defeat that. I have to play an action card before modifier cards. So it looks like I have to play a revolver, a 4 against a 1. A bit overpowered, but I still have to roll this die anyway. I rolled a 3, so that means I have to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I drew an action card that gets discarded because actions do not modify traps. But I did draw a Fascist Soldiers card. This is a modifier, and this will modify the rat, so I'm basically defeating rats with Fascist Soldiers, or Fascist Soldiers with pet rats, and I have a difficulty value total of 5. 4 against 5 doesn't cut it, but if I were to play Wild Animals 5 against 5, that will do it. I still have actions left, so I will keep going. And I have a crushing room for 10. So I have a lucky hat for 5 and a curse for another 5, 10 against 10. I need to roll the die. I roll an 8. Luckily for us, that means 0 cards I have to draw. So I discard those, and I defeat the trap. I have 2 actions on my archaeologist. I used 1 to move on to the space. I have 1 more. I think what I'll do is I will play a little bit safe and draw a card. Now I've used all my actions. Normally, if there's other players, it would move on to the next player. Since we don't have any other players, we will simply refresh and keep going. So I did run into the lava. So it's lava for 9. I can still defeat that, obviously. So I can play a shotgun because shooting lava with a shotgun makes sense. So that's 6 against 9, not quite there. I have Cultist for 3. So 9 against 9, that's doable, but I still have to roll the die. And I rolled a 4. That means I have to draw 2 cards. I drew a punch and a curse. The punch gets discarded because it's an action. The curse stays, so it's not just lava, it's cursed lava. So it is 14. So I have 9, it's 14. But I can also play a curse card. So 14 against 14, that works. So I did defeat the lava. I think that was the rest of, or no, I started again. So my turn is actually not done yet. What I will do is I'm going to get a bunch of cards. So 1, 2. Tennessee James supposed to be on the 2 side. 3. And I'm going to risk it. I'm going to move for 4. Ran into bugs, just 1. So I'm going to try to defeat that. I have a bullwhip. It's a 3. 3 against 1. But I got to roll the die. Roll a 6. I got to draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. So that's those easy bugs were actually quite difficult. Those bugs are now cursed, and apparently it's cultists that have been keeping cursed bugs. So this is actually 9. So 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. I only played a 3, so I gotta do what I can. I played a bullwhip. I have a revolver for 4, that's 7. And cultists, I guess I got some cultists on my side, that's 11. So it looks like I can actually defeat that, but I'm pretty much out of cards. And that is my turn. Since I finished my turn and we already hit the lava, it says in a 1-player game, once the lava tile has been revealed, a rubble tile must be placed on 5 spaces at the end of each player's turn. So it was revealed here. Might as well put one there. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll just place it here. In this case, it actually doesn't matter where you place the rubble tiles. They don't hurt you. They don't impede movement. What this essentially is, it's a timer. Once every space is filled with a rubble tile, lava or the volcano erupts and everyone inside dies. So that was the end of my turn. I'm going to refresh. I need more cards because all I have is a dynamite card, which I can't use for much of anything in a solo mode game. So I'm going to take a card, and another, and another. It's supposed to be 2, I keep forgetting that. And I don't have much for cards, but I am short on time now. So I am going to move. I found an exit. That's good. That means I can maybe use that for later on. I got one more action. I'll move here. And I found magic treasure. Awesome. Treasure you just take. You don't need to modify it. That is the end of my turn. So I got to place 5 more rubble tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to refresh. So my objective is obviously to find as much treasure as possible. I did find a piece of treasure, so that's not bad. I want to try to find more if I can, but I need to be very aware of my time. So I'm going to move. Found more treasure, good. Moving again. And again. Okay, more treasure, lucky. Moving. And moving again. I can also discard cards for extra movement. This card I can't really use for solo mode, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard it for an extra movement action. So that's the end of my turn. Now I need to place more rubble tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I'm going to draw a card. It's not bad. Go again. To be safe, I might head more towards the entrance. Oop. Pressurized acid for 8. I gotta try to defeat that. So I have a shotgun shooting acid gas. Why not? And native tribes 8 against 8. I need to roll the die though. Rolled an 8. It is 0. Lucky me. And that is the end of my turn, so I have to add more rubble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you look, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. I think every other space is filled. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at the end of my next turn, the game is over. I do have 3 pieces of treasure. That's not bad. I think I am going to try to get a little greedy though and see if I can get a little more. Okay, too bad. Fire for 4. I got to try to defeat that. So I'll play a lucky hat. Rolled an 8. Lucky again, so that's 0. And let's see here. I got 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. I would actually need to spend another action to get out, and I have 2 cards for movement. So yeah, it looks like that's all I can do. If I try to go after any other treasure, there's a very real chance that I won't get out. Yeah, so I guess that's what I'll have to do. So 1, 2, 3, discard a card, and I'm out. End of the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Volcano erupted. but I was able to get out in time. If I look at my treasures that I got an idol, a diamond, and magic treasure. Magic treasure is worth 5 victory points, the diamond's worth 3, and the idol's worth 3, so I got 11 victory points total for treasure. So that's my fortune. For glory, I got defeated a crushing room, lava, pressurized acid, fire, rats, and bugs. Total of what I have here is I got 10 plus 9, so 19. 9 plus 8, so that's 27. 27 plus 4, that's 31. 31 plus 1, that's 32. And 32 plus 1, that's 33. If you round that in half, or if you cut that in half and round it down, I got 16 points, so 16 plus 11. So I got 27 points overall. I did make it out, I did win, so that works. But basically for a challenge for next time is I would want to try to beat my score and preferably find more treasures. In case you guys are curious, what I missed out on here, a golden book. Even though that treasure was there and I was here, I actually don't think I would have been able to get that. And there was also a maze, some gold, a shiny alien skull, scary magic treasure, spinning blades, bottomless pit, arrows, a snake, quicksand, a medallion, a giant boulder, a puzzle, and no trap. So that's what I missed out on. A lot more victory points to be had, but I hit that lava too early. And that is Tennessee James and the Forgotten Temple. Thank you.